They would never come from my heart, 'cause I don't cheat. Right about getting loud and drunk, brag on how much fun it was. Funny how I can't recall having any fun at all. Show me a heart that's hurting, someone's world gone to hell, and I'll get new inspiration, and I'll have something to tell. You see, I'm into solutions, not just what you've done wrong. When you're ready for the answer, I've got a country new song. Welcome to Mission Country on the road tonight. Thank you for joining us. Still get chills from a steel guitar, even in some old smoky bar, when the words hit the hurt and bring a little hope. Throw in a little peace and love. The pain's still there, but not as much, and I'll feel healing coming on with a country new song. Show me a heart that's hurting, someone's world gone to hell, and I'll get new inspiration, and I'll have something to tell. You see, I'm into solutions, not just what you've done wrong. When you're ready for the answer, I've got a country new song. Angels can't sing it, they've never lived it, it's not their story to tell. But tears and trouble, watching my world crumble, that's something that I know well. Show me a heart that's hurting, someone's world gone to hell, and I'll get new inspiration, and I'll have something to tell. You see, I'm into solutions, not just what you've done wrong. When you're ready for the answer, I've got a country new song. When you're ready for the answer, I've got a country new song. Yeah, country new song right here at Mission Country on the road. All right, let's do one right here. Well, my country roots, they go way back to Highway 105, where Daddy played the 6 Mile Inn on a whole lot of Saturday nights. Now I was just a little baby in the back room of that old bar, so my first taste of country was Daddy singing "You're Cheating Hard." Now you'll never believe what happened in the fall of '71. We all got salvation, we picked up that old gospel gun, and now the devil made a fine target, and we kept him on the run. we found out that's where all those cheating songs came from. We stopped singing about cheating hearts. Now it's hearts cheating no more. But don't be fooled, our music still as country as it was before. It's just coming from a rebuilt heart, fixed up by the Lord. So what good is an old cheating song to a heart that cheats no more? All the way back to about 1996, hearts that cheat no more. Yeah, it's just coming from a rebuilt heart, fixed up by the Lord. So what good is an old cheating song to a heart that cheats no more? Somebody tell me what good is an old cheating song to a heart that cheats no more? Yeah, all right. Well, I'm about to get my voice opened up here. Just stay with me. I'm thinking it's going to get better anytime. And we're going to move on into a little more quality singing if I can pull it off here. Hey, I've got me a little hot beverage in my cup, and I'm about to enjoy a little bit on my throat here. See if I can get this thing straightened out. Well, I tell you, there's nothing like when you're putting on a show. The sound effects are great. You'll catch some sound effects here and there. Sometimes they're on purpose, sometimes they're not. Now that feels really good. I made me some ginger tea tonight to hit my throat, and man, I'll tell you right now, I am feeling good, and that feels good on my throat, so we'll be all right here in just a minute. Hope all you guys are doing good, and you had a great day, and looking forward to a great rest of the week. That's important. That's important to me. I want you to do good. Well, I got me a beautiful lady in the background here. Darling?
Yeah.
You pulled a fast one on me tonight, didn't you? Slipped in here. Looking good, too. Looking good. All right. Somebody was saying something about my strap had been missing. Well, I decided I'd put it back on. If people need to see that strap, all right, I'll do it. Oh, yeah. All right. Well, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to see what else we can come up with here. Try to mix it up a little bit tonight and do something a little different than the same old, same old. How about that one? A piano and an organ, a trumpet and 5 accordions. Me on a flat top between 2 saxophones. What a sight. All the joyful noise we made in that 2-bench choir loft makes me smile when I think about our little church back home. Well, now see if this don't bring back a little memories to you. Well, it was all for one and one for all. Someone gave an altar call, then we'd sing for hours till our throats were hurt with pray. We'd wear those sinners down till their lost souls could be found. Yeah, it's all on the long list, things I left at church. And I'm glad I'm free and they're only memories. The beer is gone that used to scare the hell right out of me. Hey, I'm no longer just a sin away from a big old scary judgment day that could happen any moment. Now my girl, the These are some things I left at church. Now today I sure am a different man. Think I finally understand bricks, walls, and programs. Well, now that's really not the church. My body is His temple, and His Spirit lives inside. And it's not what I do, but what He does in my life. And I wouldn't change one thing if I could do it all again. 'Cause where I am today is built on where I've been. And I'm glad I'm free, and they're only memories. The fear is gone that used to scare the hell right out of me. Hey, I'm no longer just a sin away from a big old scary just a day. That could happen any moment, my mind's burned. These are some things I left in church. These are some things I left in church. Oh yeah. All right, you think about those things that's left at church. And I had a funny thought while I was singing this song. For some reason, in them old country churches, those big old knitted shawls would start piling up around the church. And I mean, honestly, folks, most of them was nasty. I mean, they had tears and snot and everything else on them. But you could always count on them because it was more important not to be cold for the old people than the sanitation part of keeping that thing clean. Oh, Lord. Anyway, I just had that thought. Wanted to share with you. It might have brought back a memory for you that had been long gone. Sorry if I brought that back and you didn't want it. Yeah. Darling, how are you doing tonight?
Wonderful, just wonderful.
You look wonderful.
Oh, well, thank you.
It's got this glow about you, you know what I mean? Yeah, you do. You are glowing. And anyway, I know you can see it there, looking at her, and you can see her better than I can. I have to see her on the monitor because she's behind me a little bit. But anyway, I'm glad you slipped on here. It kind of, you might have noticed, perked me up a little bit.
I thought it might. I hoped it would.
That's what I tell folks about my music. It's really just a roadmap of the progression of the way I believe has transpired and progressed over the years. There's literally some songs that I just don't sing too much anymore because I don't believe what I once did. And you say, well, why did you stop believing that? Well, it's kind of like what Jesus said one time. He said, don't think I come to do away with the law. I come to fulfill the law. Sometimes you start off on the right path, but time goes on, you get a little smarter, you get a little more revelation, you get a little more tuned in, and it fulfills, it's like that song, These Are Some Things I Left at Church. I really wouldn't give anything for my background and where I come from, but I really have left behind and left them at church, as the song says, all of that fear. I am so tired of fear and judgment in our world of religion. It's just too much. As a matter of fact, I mean, right now with all of the stuff going on over in Israel, and I think I know something about that, maybe that a lot of you don't, and that's as much I'm going to say about that. But listen to me. If the first approach to me is to get me all feared up because judgment's coming, you lose me, I'll back out of the door and shut it and lock it, because if it starts with fear, I'll walk away, I run away from it, because God has not given me a spirit of fear, but of love, peace, joy, a sound mind. A sound mind being a mind that can articulate what makes sense. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So anyway, I think got something out of the amen section back there.
Amen.
But I say this a lot when Tish and I are talking, or I'm talking to somebody else, my brother or somebody. You know what? I'm just not going to buy in to all the fear. I'm just not going to do it. Just count me out. I'm not going to do it. And I hope you won't either, because that is not the plan for you to be feared up. Religion, actually, I didn't say spirituality. I said religion cannot work without fear and judgment. We got to fear people up. We got to literally try to scare the hell out of them so that we can get them on the path of our brand of righteousness. Oh boy, it just goes deeper and deeper. And all the time we're digging a hole and building a scaffold around all these rules and statutes and ideas of what this one says you need to do this one says you don't need to do that, this one says you better do this, and it goes on and on. And along the way, we forgot what it's all about, is loving one another. As a matter of fact, if you can love your neighbor as yourself, you will, and love God, you will fulfill all of the laws and the prophets. I mean, you'll take care of everything. So that lets me know everything sits and weighs and hangs on love. And what is love? God is love, right? God is love. So just love people. And we're just, I'm working on that. I think about this while I'm driving down the road, and somebody's not paying attention and they're looking at their phone and they're stuck at a red light because they don't know it's turned green because they're not paying attention. But somehow we've got to overcome all of this stuff and choose to be victorious and have a wonderful day, and never, ever, 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 ever blame any of our shortcomings or what we think's going wrong on somebody else. Because we choose to have the kind of day we're going to have. Well, as you can see, something stirred me up and I got off on that. I better cool down with some of this hot ginger tea. And I'm drinking it out of my Countryside of the Cross coffee mug, which makes it really good. That's just good. Now, if you want to drink, I'll share. But anyway, we're just, here it is, Wednesday night already, and we're just happy to be with you guys, and just want to bring a little bit of light into your life tonight. Drop the fear, drop the judgment, and let love take over, okay? I was working on a, we used to call them houseboats. I guess they're kind of somewhere between an old redneck houseboat and a yacht I was working on. And I was working out in the dock, and when it was moving a little bit. And I was fixing some cabinets in there for somebody, and I had come in and I laid my little bottle of NyQuil on that little countertop. And the reason I had it is because I was singing on the weekends, going out and singing while I was working during the week, and I would just drop a little drop of that on my throat all day long, when I was having trouble with it, and try to get myself where I could sing. And somebody come in and said, is that yours? And I said, yeah, and I relayed that whole story to him. I said, this is what's going on. And I said, I just take a little bit, to help my throat. And he said, everybody's got their own brand. I never will forget. That's what he said to me. Everybody needed, kind of laughed a little bit. And that kind of stuck with me, and probably some of the inspiration behind this song that I'm going to do for you. And I think that's what it was. Anyway, it's called Versions of Jesus. Back me up there, darling.
Okay.
some versions of Jesus, only the ones where He redeems us. I don't have time to be filling up my mind with words of fear that make me walk the line. What kind of God would give you grace to fail, then cast you down into some devil's hell? Now that old-time religion needs a brand new look at love. The gift He gave, it will always be enough. Everybody's got their own brand, and I'll agree to disagree with most of them. I have His grace because He thought I was worth dying for. The hard life is gone and now I rest, and that's the version of Jesus I like best. His yoke was always easy and the burden light. If you believed in Him, you'd never die. Now that earth suit that you're wearing, it ain't even in the fight. The real you is that spirit inside. Everybody's got their own brand. Oh, and I'll agree to disagree with most of them. I have His grace because He thought I was worth dying for. The hard life is gone and now I rest, and that's the version of Jesus I like best. I don't like some versions of Jesus, only the ones where He redeems us. Hey, somebody's on the phone. Let's see who it is.
This is Mama.
Oh, it's Mom.
Sorry I missed you.
Hey, Mom.
Call me back.
Here's your mama song, another Sunday, missing you. In my darkest hour, I called and you'd be there. Somehow the conversation always turned into a prayer. I hear you telling Jesus to make everything alright. Now you no longer pick up when I call, so I guess sorry I missed you says it all. I can still see you standing with your hands raised, tears rolling down your face. Third bench on the right side, where you prayed that I'd be saved. Thank God He answered, and now all I have to do is spend another Sunday missing you. needed your advice, your laugh, your warm embrace, and those happy eyes. So I drive by that little house that your love made a home, where the memories can sometimes paint me blue. On another Sunday canvas, missing you. And that smile through your window pane as I pull into your drive is now a framed piece of art that never leaves my mind. Mama, I'm missing you. Oh yeah. I can still see you standing with your hands raised, tears rolling down your face. Third bench on the right side, where you prayed that I'd be saved. Thank God He answered, and now all I have to do is spend another Sunday missing you. I'm gonna need some help to make it through while I spend another Sunday missing you. Yeah, another Sunday missing you, one of them mama songs. You can find that on the new Songs About Life CD, and we hope you'll look for it and get it. Well, here's the mama song so many are waiting on. Well, good morning, Jesus. Yes, it's me again. But I didn't call this time to get forgiveness for all those sins. I called to talk to Mama, and I know she's there with you. If there's a phone up in heaven, then Jesus put me through. And give me one more chance to tell her that I love her. Oh, let me hear her sweet voice one more time, for I want her to know how much I'm thinking of her. If there's a phone in heaven, put my mama on the line. All those things I should have told her while I still had the chance. But one day, Lord, you took her with no warning in advance. And I'm begging now, please give me one last opportunity. And if you've got a phone up in heaven, let my mama talk to me. And give me one more chance to tell her that Mama on the line. I'm going to tell you, that song right there does it every single time. And that's why we sing it. And because you love it. We got a request last night for this one here, and I'm going to try to catch up on that. Just before I do, I want you to know that we are giving away a Christmas CD tomorrow night, and that's above or besides the regular one that we'll be giving away tomorrow. So you want to be sure to be here tomorrow and get your name in the hat. How do you get your name in the hat?
Well, you got to comment here for 30 as soon as you come on. And when you comment here for 30, that just lets us know that you're going to stick around with us and just hang with us for 30 minutes. We really appreciate that. And then we'll, at the end of the night, we tally all those here for 30s up. And then we just put them in the computer and it shoots out a name for us. And then we'll tell the winner the next night. But you got to show up. You got to come back to know if you've won. You're not going to know if you've won if you don't come back. And we don't know where to send it until we get your information.
Don't be a flyby.
Right.
Land that thing and come back and see if you won. If you're going to put your name in, at least come back and see if you won.
Exactly.
That's what we're trying to do here. All right. All right. Well, this song right here, we sing it. I guess we sang it quite a bit, but we got, like I said, had a request for it last night. And I want you to know, no matter what you may feel about yourself, and there's a lot of people in our world that have a low sense of value. They call it low self-esteem or whatever. And usually it is the result of being beat down all your life. And a lot of that beating, sad to say, has been done by churches because they make you feel so inadequate because you can't be perfect. And you know what I'm saying. I don't get all cranked up on that again, but no matter what you may have been raised with or thought, let me tell you something. In God's eyes, you are the crowning work of what He came to do. You're like the result that He was looking for. You ever done something, want a good result? That's what God did when He got up on that cross. He was doing it. Let's see if I can quote that scripture. Looking unto Jesus, the author and the finisher of our faith. He's not just the author, but He's going to keep you going chapter by chapter, page by page, until that book is finished. Your book is finished. Who for the joy that was set before Him endured the cross, despised the shame, and sat down on the right hand of the throne of God. And waiting in anticipation till all of His enemies become His footstool. In other words, God's going to move whatever He has to move for you to be victorious and become that good mark that He was dying for. I hope that makes some sense to you. So no matter what anybody might have told you or anybody thinks, you are something when it comes to God. And that's pretty cool when you think about it. And it really doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. You are God's trophy of grace. I never was a good man. It was much the other way. And I know how it feels to want to give up on some days. I might hold the record for the most mistakes made. To a man called Jesus, I'm a trophy of grace. Hall of Fame, but he's got a place to put me. I'm his trophy of grace. Now that ought to make you smile. Hey, it's just in our nature to wander outside of the line, till pain and disappointment, it makes its way into our life. But unmerited favor conquers all our sin and shame. Oh, and we become God's treasure. The devil's prize is torn away. No, I don't deserve all this love that comes my way. And anyone who knows me still can't believe I'm okay. And you may never find my name in some old Hall of Fame. Hey, but he's got a place to put me, 'cause I'm his trophy of grace. You're always somebody where it counts, and that's to God. Yeah, trophies of grace. I'm singing to a bunch of trophies out there. I hope I'm getting it across to you, and that you realize it, that you are somebody and you are important.
That's right.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Each and every one of you.
Every one of you.
That's right.
You get stirred up too, ain't you?
Yes.
You know, we believe in helping you, and I hope you
right.
are catching this. Well, it's about time to give that CD away, and I'm going to let my bride take care of that little job tonight.